Hey y'all, so I went to Galaxy's Edge on Sunday and we had an 8 to midnight reservation. It was my second time going to Disneyland and my life was changed, I'm sure, as have been the lives of everyone that's gone before me and will go after me. I went in knowing I was going to get a Saber. I was pretty certain I was going to go to Savi's and build one, but then two things came up. Number one, the notion of like saving that whole ceremony and process for my home park in Walt Disney World when it opens on August 29th, and the fact that literally as soon as we walked in to our reservation, not only was Oga's Cantina already capped for the 4 hours just with the people that were in front of us, but Savi's was already at a 2-hour wait. And I kind of also wanted like Ahsoka Tano's blade and had been wanting it, so I decided to just go to Dok-Ondar's, and I went with my friend Rusty and Chris and Cindy and decided on a Legacy Saber. So Dok-Ondar's is amazing. You do not need a reservation to get in. There will still be a line, but just for crowd control purposes, they'll basically just ask how many in your party, and they'll let a certain amount of people in at a time, because despite what the concept art, the concept art betrays a larger space. It's quite a small shop. All of the like rare stuff that you can't touch, the antiquities, all of that is on the second floor. Like, that's out of reach. All of your kyber crystals, your holocrons, your robes, your higher end collectibles like the masks, if you want a $25,000 R2 unit, all of that's, there, along with the Legacy Sabers. So much like any bar that you would walk up to, there's really no like order to the chaos. If you want a Legacy lightsaber, there's one counter that everyone checks out at for all merchandise, including the Legacy Saber. So you basically just have to order a drink. You have to like just get up in there and be like, hey, I want Obi-Wan's saber, or I want Darth Maul's, or I want Ahsoka Tano's. So because of those two things, just kind of saving like Savi's for Orlando, and the fact that I would have spent the better part of my friends and my time waiting just to get into Savi's, went for Ahsoka Tano's. So they have Darth Maul's, Darth Vader's, Obi-Wan's, two versions of Luke's, Rey's, Ahsoka Tano's, Mace Windu's, and I think there's somebody else from Clone Wars who I'm not familiar with. Those are, I think, the main Legacy Sabers. They range between $199 to $250, depending upon if you're doing something that's like a double build, like a Darth Maul or an Ahsoka Tano, which essentially you're like getting two sabers and you're assembling them and putting them together. So they can be either on par with, the Savi's where you're customizing your own, or a little bit more expensive, depending upon which character's saber you're getting. So we're either going to succeed or fail at this together. We're going to do the unboxing and the whole shebang. So because Ahsoka Tano's is a double hilt, you get two blades. You get the 26-inch and the 36-inch. So this is exactly how they'll come. They'll give you you'll say, hey, one Ahsoka Tano, please. And so they know exactly what to give you. Like, they'll give you the proper blades, and they will give you the hilt. Now, the hilts all come in this really badass box, and each character will have the specific logo. So we're going to look at baby girl's hilts together. So there she is. There's some stickers on there that we have to take off. This probably weighs about 15 pounds. So this ain't cheap shit. The box is plastic. The sabers are insanely high quality. So for Ahsoka, you get obviously both hilts. All of the Legacy Sabers have a D-ring on them, so if you're like cosplaying or whatever, if you want to wear them while you're at home, God bless you, or at the parks, you do have D-rings on them. That's what she said. So I'm not going to take all of the stickers off now, but you're basically looking at, I mean, this is solid metal. I'd say this is about 2.5 pounds. The larger is probably about 2.5, 3 pounds. So here are her two hilts. You can see the size difference. So 26-inch blade, 36-inch blade. So let's put her together. So I took one of the blades out of the box. If you have purchased or played with like any of the Force X blades, these are slightly higher quality. It looks like it's glass and it's gonna break, but it's really high quality plastic, and it's got some weight to it. All of the weight, ounces for the hilts and the blades are all online. So essentially, we're going to take the smaller of the two, pop her in. There's teeth in there, and when you match the teeth, obviously it makes a noise to let you know you did the right thing, and then you just kind of rotate it, push it down, and rotate it clockwise, and then it's in. So that's blade number 1. I haven't even opened blade number 2. I'm super excited. And also, I forgot to mention that when you take the hilt, I don't think this applies to Sabi's workshop because they probably already take it out for you. But when you take the hilt out, there's a little stopper in each hilt, so you just have to take those out before you put the blade in. And then feels so right. Feels so right. Okay. Shein. Okay. Alright. So here we go. There she is. I'm going to, just to give you some scale here, those little orange stickers are going to come off, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to turn the lights off, and we're going to see what she looks like. Clearly she was ready before I was. It's a hot spoiler for your ass. Okay, let me turn the lights off. All this shit out of the way.